Oke, kita lanjut lagi guys. Sekarang kita mau meet Sebastian deh. Kita mau ketemu sama adiknya katanya. Oke gas. Gas saya ke sana. Ini sudah malam cuy. South Hogwarts region. Kita nggak ketemunya di Hogwarts ya. Keluar kita. Wow, lapangannya di sana. Setinggi apa kita bisa naik? Oh, udah paling tinggi nih. Segini aja paling tinggi. Gila kecepatannya cuy. Wah, ini kampungnya kah? Kita belum pernah ke sini. Ini perkampungan ya di sini. Oh, hutan anjir. Bukan perkampungan. Udah nggak bisa naik lagi, ini sudah tinggi. Oke. Aduh, nggak nembus dong, jauh banget anjir. Kita muter gunung. Nggak usah naik lagi kita. Oh, you can enter the wild mountain. Nggak boleh kita ke sana. Gila jauh banget. Ada geng penjahat di bawah. Sepertinya kita belum bisa ini ya. Belum bisa fast travel ke daerah sini. Belum pernah ke sini kita. Hey, kenapa dia menukik? Bus, wah ini kelihatan perkampungan ini. Perkampungan sini belum pernah kita. Oh bukan perkampungan, camp-camp aja nih cuy. Jauh juga ya. Sebastian. Oh ada batas, sudah nggak bisa ke sana kita. Ya nggak bisa dong. Belum boleh kayaknya ke sana. Ada batas nggak kelihatan. Oke, kita sampai daerahnya Sebastian ya. Oh, landingnya is unavailable. Duh, agak nge-lag anjir. Oke, kita wait.
You made it.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things.
Okay.
Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there.
Okay.
Brookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it.
Kayak mana dia?
Even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her.
Okay.
Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know.
Okay.
Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
Oke, kita mau ketemu pamannya.
This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier.
Nah, itu udah bisa
With
kita
Ranrock's lot wandering
bisa
about
fast
all the
travel ke
time.
sini.
Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Oke, kita masuk. My sister.
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can.
Oh,
The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
dia sakit kenapa sih?
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor
Oh.
Sebastian.
Dengan
What was
sendiri.
it he'd hoped for?
Ingin sendirian aja di sini, tanya. Bentar. Speak with Anne and Solomon. Bentar ya. Oke, kita ke Anne dulu ya mungkin. Kita masuk lagi.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault.
Emang dia
It's nice
sakit
to
apa
meet you,
ya?
by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am.
Nggak dengar tadi
Sebastian and
ceritanya.
I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh,
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother and me in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but
Ex-Auror.
refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it.
oke.
Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
Sebastian made up his mind.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon.
Oke.
I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
Oke, dia mau istirahat
I
katanya.
wish you well.
Sub still full. Coba kita lihat ke sini ya. Wow, seperti banyak ini. This is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things be. Gak boleh diambil potion kitnya anjir. Oke, kita keluar ya. Kita bicara dengan pamannya. Si Solomon.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend.
Oke.
I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister.
Oke.
If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the loyalists' way.
Oke.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Kita ngomong sama Sebastian lagi.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
Okay.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me
Mamanya kata pemarah sejak
always calling
orang
me my
tuanya mereka sudah
father's
mati
son,
ya.
as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I
Okay.
refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Oke, kita diajak
Anrock's loyalists are
tempat
capable of so much more than people realize.
aneh jadi gitu ya.
They should not be underestimated.
Aneh. Oke, lari.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Ada menggali sesuatu. Wow, daerahnya cuk. Bebatuan.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne.
Oh,
This way.
tempat kejadiannya aneh dikutuk ya. Berarti kita naik ke atas sini.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ramrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Confringo.
Dead wizard in my book.
Terus apa Spotify?
I'll get you.
Wah, kena anjir.
Confringo. The pulsar.
That was unimpressive. And utterly pitiful this man. Where did they go, man?
The pulso.
I will make you pay.
Confringo.
I won't rest.
Nggak ada kena ini kita. Main serang aja nih, barbar aja mainnya.
Drag this out longer than necessary. No! Arrogant child. You've made your last mistake.
Well,
I don't have time for this.
Confringo. Confringo.
Someone's been taken out here. Pitiful. Truly. How is this happening?
Confringo.
Stop!
nggak ada kena ini kita cuy. Hit Ranger Blast Stupefy.
Why can't I hit you? I won't rest. One less human to worry about.
Sama nih jurusnya anjir.
Lucky that's all. Let's get this over with. Who do you think you are?
Gila. Sangar jurusnya. Satu lagi.
That was meant for me. You can't stop me.
I confess. Confringo. That was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Mana nih? Oh, kesini ya?
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more.
Okay.
This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I
Okay.
keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Okay.
They seem
Kita
to
look
have set
around.
up camp here for a specific reason.
Revelio.
They have stations for everything.
Ada di bawah ini.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the ministry isn't doing more.
Dia digging di sini. Estate for clue ya. Ini clue juga nggak ini?
Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here.
Revelio.
Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago.
Wah, ada dua di
I
sana.
ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Oh, kita ke sini. Ke atas sana sekarang. Ada tempat 3 ya. Yang butuh dicek.
Sebastian, over here.
Ini siapa nih?
Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was
Revelio.
intention.
Oke, kita lihat lagi yang di sini.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Oh, pertarungan naga itu mungkin ya. Waktu pertama kali ketemu pertarung itu ya, naga itu.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years
Oh,
ago.
bukan ya.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought.
Oh,
The keepers have shown me other memories
rumahnya
as
ini yang
well.
perempuan itu.
The girl became a Hogwarts professor.
Ya, Morganak.
Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see
Gringotts.
if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You
Oke.
can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I
Yes.
didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Oke, jadi kita kerjasama nih.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Someone piled this in for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Oh, ada jalan turun dong. Wow.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Ada suara tapi nggak ada orang.
Revelio.
Oh, ini nih.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to it. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Oke. Gak ada jalan kah kita ke sini? Gak bisa digunakan ya? Oh, bisa dihancurin gitu dong.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Ntar kita bakar mungkin ya.
Incendio. Incendio.
Oh, sorry. Ternyata speak to
I know
best
it
ya.
sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm
Oke.
listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know
okay.
is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now.
Even.
Ominous.
Oke.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
Kita menuju ke sana ya.
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Oke. Oke, kita sampai cuy. Kita di mana nih? Kayak
Why would the door lead us here?
ruangan kita tahu.
Sebastian, look.
Oh, ke sana. Ada pintu rahasia lagi. Lah, nggak lengkap dong. Wah, kita harus butuh cari potongan ini, kertasnya ini kayaknya.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol.
Oke.
I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True.
Oke. Dia pikir
Perhaps this
Ana
triptych
kena
will
ini
lead
ya.
us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel
Ancient
what this
magic.
all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything.
Oke, dia
Did
mau
I
ketemu
mention that
Ominis lagi.
apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts.
Salazar Slytherin.
Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out.
Oke.
No idea our visit to Xi'an would unfold into all
Xi'an.
of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Oke.
Yes.
Banyak banget questnya anjir. Pintunya bahkan gak ingat pintu keluarnya kemana ya. Dia sendirian di sini. Ini kan pintu ruang rahasianya mereka ya. Dah, kita keluar lewat mana lagi anjir? Oh no 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 no. Oh. Kok nembus di sini ah? Bodoh lah. Oke, kita lanjut lagi. Kita mau speak to with Sebastian ya. Ke arah mana sih nih? Ruangannya kok berkelok-kelok. Loh, kita malah disuruh ke sini. Memang kampret ya arah. Ini masih malam ya?
Charms is dire. Nothing's as clever as playing with fire.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more.
Oke.
I'm sorry.
Ini pembicaraan apa nih?
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently
Ominous.
Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Oke.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us.
Oke.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Cruciatus curse.
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse.
Oke.
Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented.
He
I have
relented.
repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his
Okay.
family only grew. That is until I
Kacau
came
juga
along.
nih keluarganya
Every
Ominous ya.
moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
Oke.
I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Sepi banget sini ya. Gak ada apa-apa. Oh, di sana, di sini, di sini, di sini. Oke, kita ke mana nih? During class day ya. Ke arah mana kita? Nggak dikasih jalan.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
My young friend. Banyak misi yang terabaikan nih. Masih malam soalnya ini. Gila jauh banget. Naik bos. Duh, ke arah mana tadi? Ke arah naik sini. Jatuh sini tuh kelasnya. Aneh bet. Oke, kita ganti jadi siang ya. Wah, langsung penuh. Kelasnya main kartu aja nih. Nyeremin banget. Santai banget ya kelasnya, minum-minum.
So knowledgeable.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were
I've
challenging.
completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through.
Oke.
Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment. I am
Anjir
curious,
lah.
based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one.
Oke.
But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things.
Gitu
Channel
doang.
your magic towards your targets.
Descendo. Oke. Terus baru lagi berarti ya.
You have it. Now, why not practice the new spell on the...
Descendo ini gimana ini jurusnya? Oh. Oh, sorry salah. Tadi jurus apa yang dibahas ini ya? Ya. Hapus dong. Jurus apa ya? Ini mungkin. Ya, salah lagi anjir.
Confringo. Descendo.
Excellent. I think you have it.
Confringo. Descendo.
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test.
Oke.
Outside of the classroom.
Oh, kita balik dulu nih kayaknya. Harus ngebaca dulu sama dia ya. Udah ya? Belum komplit ya?
What do we have here? A demiguise. Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
Never mind.
I'm sorry. It seems now isn't the best time after all.
I sensed as much.
Ya, tadi dia mau ngajarin kita apa ya?
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
Oh.
I'm sorry. It seems now isn't the best time after all.
I sensed as much.
Well, that's it. Kita udah dapat jurus satu lagi ya. Descendo. Tinggal mana ya? Tinggal ini. Objek. Leviated. Yang ini belum nih. Control, robot object. Glacius dengan Resto Momentum. Oh, ini jurus apa lagi yang ini? Transformation. Wow. Oh, masih ada kunci juga nih. Imperio. Yalah. Oke, itu guys. Sampai sini dulu untuk part berapa udah nggak ingat. See you next video.